Hello, how are you friends? Today we are continuing with the solution of JEE questions of statistics, right? Question is in a set of twice and distinct observations, right? So twice and distinct observations are given, right? Each of the observation below the median of all the observation is increased by 5. So for observations below median is increased by 5 and each of the remaining observation is decreased by 3, and then each of the remaining observation is decreased by 3, then the mean of the new set of the observation is, then the set new mean of the set of the observation is given. Suppose we have 6 observations, right? 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. We have 6 observations. That is, this is twice n observations, right? Then you know mean is between observation 3 and 4. There is 3.5 is the mean, right? So this is your mean. This is your mean n. Now it is given that each of the observation below the median. This is the median, not mean. This is the median. Now below median, each of the observation means this. So out of 6 observations, 3 observations are below median and 3 observations are remaining observation. This is remaining observations. Understood? If median is this 3.5, then below median is 3 observation and other remaining observations are also 3. That means we are given twice and distinct observations, right? So here twice and distinct observations are given, right? So below median, if 6 observations are given, then below median 3 and remaining are 3. So twice n observations are given, means 6 then 3 means half of the observations, means below median also n observations and remaining n observations, below median 3 and remaining 3 observations. So twice n given, so below median n and remaining twice n, right? Now for this median is increased by, then the observation is increased by 5, right? So this is increased by 5, right? So what we get here? That means the difference is twice n upon total number is observation is twice n. We have to take a difference, right? So difference is twice n. So for new mean, x bar is equal to, now difference of the observation is twice n. So there is twice n and total number of observation is twice n. So mean is increased by 1, right? That is mean is increased by 1. That is your option A is correct answer. Option A is correct answer, right? Now another question from 2014. Let x bar and MD be the mean and mean deviation. So mean is x bar given. So mean is x bar and mean deviation is MD, right? So MD is equal to mean deviation, that you know very well. MD is mean deviation, that you know very well, of n observations xi. That is n observations are given xi. That is x1, x2, x3 up to xn. If each of the observation is increased by 5, right? So each of the observation xi is increased by 5, then new observation will be yi, that you know now very well. We learned in previous classes, right? That yi is equal to xi plus 5 with the new observations, right? The new mean and the median mean deviation about the new mean respectively are, right? Now we know if in observation any constant is added, right, then mu mean will be that times mu, that is increased by 5 also. So your new mean x bar, that is y bar is equal to x bar plus 5, that you know. New mean will be x bar plus 5, right? And now new mean deviation, right? Mean deviation about mean, new mean deviation about mean is equal to, formula is sigma yi minus y bar whole upon n, modulus value effect. Right? Now yi is xi plus 5. So this is sigma modulus of xi plus 5 minus, this is x bar by plus 5. So this is x bar plus 5 whole upon n. Now this 5 will be cut. So what we get? We get this is equal to, I am writing here, is sigma xi minus x bar whole upon n. And this is your mean deviation. This is your mean deviation, right? So about x bar is given, so mean. So this is your mean deviation about mean. Means similarly, if we add any numbers in observations, then mean is that number increased by that number, that is by 5, and standard deviation does not affect of adding any numbers. Similarly, in mean deviation, if we add any constant k, then mean is increased by that number k, but mean deviation doesn't affect, that is mean deviation doesn't change. So your proper answer will be x bar plus 5 and mean deviation remains as it is, that is option A. Mean deviation remains as it is, that is option A is your correct answer. So option A will be answer, right? 2015 question. The mean of the data set containing 16 observation. So n is equal to given 16 is 16. So mean x bar is equal to 16 given. If one of the observation value 16 is deleted, we have to delete 16. So delete 16 observation, and the 3 new observations value 3, 4 and 5 are added. So add 3 observations, 3, 4 and 5, right, to the data. Then the mean of the resultant data is, so we have to find out new mean. But here one observation we have to delete and add 3 observations. So first of all, sigma xi, that is old sigma xi, right? So old sigma xi is equal to n into x bar, that is 16 into 16, right? And you know 16 into 16 is 256. So answer is 256. This is your old sigma xi. So now new sigma xi is equal to old 256 minus wrong observations, that is deleted observation is 16, and we have to add correct observation, means 3 observation we have to add. So plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. So this is 240, this is 240, right? Because 256 minus 16 is 240. So this is 240 plus 7 plus 5, 12. So this is 252. This is 252. So new mean is equal to new sigma xi 252 upon new number of observations. Now total number of observations are given 16. We have to delete one observation. That is, we delete one observation, then remaining observations are 15, and now add 3 observations. So that is total observation is n is equal to 80. So we have to take n is equal to 80. So this is 18 into 14 is 252. So answer is 1414, right? So proper answer is option number D. So your option will be, correct option is option number D is your correct option, right? Got it? It's a very easy example. Similarly, this is also very easy example. We did this type of questions in previous video, right? It's from 2015. A factory is operating in two shifts, day shift and night shift, with 70 and 30 workers respectively, right? So day shift I am writing day S, night shift I am writing night shift N S, and total number of workers, right? So day shift, in day shift 70 workers are there and night shift 30 workers, so total 100 workers are there in a company or a factory given. Then in a factory there are 100 workers. If per day mean wages of the day shift worker is 54, so day shift worker has mean wages x bar for day shift is 54 given, x bar for day shift is 54 given, and per day mean wages of the all workers mean wages per day. So x bar for all workers, that is I am writing only W, x bar for all workers is 60, that is this is 60. Then per day mean wage of night shift worker is rupees. You know what we have to do? We'll find out sigma W and then subtract sigma ds from this sigma W, means all workers sigma xi we have to find out, and then subtract sigma xi of ds, that is day shift. Then we can get the sigma xi for night shift and then divide by number of workers. We will get mean of the night shift workers. So x bar for day shift is 54. Therefore, for day shift, sigma xi for day shift, sigma xi for day shift is equal to n into x bar. Now n is 70 and this is 54, right? So 5 7 35 and 7 4 28, that is 350 plus 270, that is 3780. So answer is 3780. This is sigma xi for day shift, and sigma xi for all workers is n is 100 and mean is given 60. Mean is given 60. So that is 6000. Right? So now subtracting day shift sigma xi from all workers sigma xi, we get sigma xi for night shift. So therefore sigma xi for night shift is equal to sigma xi for all workers minus sigma xi for day shift. Sigma xi for day shift, that is 6000 minus 3780. 3780. So 3780 plus 20 is 3800 and then 22. So 2220. So this is 2220 is sigma xi for night shift. So therefore x bar for night shift is equal to 2220 divided by number of workers is 30. So this is 30. So this is cut. And this is 7 3 and 4, that is rupees 74 is daily wages of a night shift workers. That is your option C is correct answer. So option C is your correct answer. Right? Got it?